Hi, I'm Plami, and in this episode of RadioK, I'm gonna be reacting to the comeback slash debut of TO1 called Son of Beast. And I'm saying comeback slash debut because this group is the group called 2. I've reacted to them before. They didn't really catch my eye too much. There wasn't anything that stuck out to me enough to really get itself stuck in my head. So I can't really even tell you exactly how I felt about them. I just don't think I hated them. And apparently, they were created in a collaboration between two companies or something, and the collaboration was cut short for some reason, so the group had to rebrand as TO1. So it's the same group, same members, most likely same kind of music, just a different name, but it's still technically a re-debut, so yeah, I don't know. With a name like this, I'm hoping that I'm gonna like the song because it's a dope ass name, but yeah, I don't know. So I guess without further ado, let's get into it and find out in 3, 2, 1. Okay, pretty solid beginning so far. Okay. I know why they chose that name for the song. It's definitely a gimmick for this song, but I like it. I think that might be the one reason why I'll actually end up listening to this song. At least one of the reasons. Because otherwise it doesn't sound bad or anything, but I feel like it lacks impact a little bit. There's nothing else that is super impactful except that part of the chorus where they say, "I'm a son of a beast." And it's probably just me because I'm a very picky person when it comes to music. I think most people are gonna enjoy this song just fine. Yeah, I really like that "son of a beast" part. I think it would have been great if more of the song had similar kind of ideas, or at least just had a little bit more impact. Man, I don't know if I noticed that when I reacted to them before, because it's been a long time, but they have actually pretty solid freaking vocals, and rapping as well. I just can't get over it. There's no way that they didn't know what this sounded like when they were writing the song. Okay, so by the end of it, it actually ended up growing on me a decent amount, you know? Maybe after the second listen it's gonna be even better, but so far, actually it wasn't that bad. It definitely has more impact than their previous music that I've listened to, because I couldn't tell you what their previous songs sounded like, even if you put a gun to my head, because I genuinely don't remember. It's been a long time, and it just, I guess it didn't really impact me that much, but this one, I'm definitely gonna remember it. For one reason or another, I'm definitely gonna remember it. Even if it doesn't really end up growing on me that much and I don't really listen to it ever again, it's definitely impactful, at least in the chorus. And yeah, I think most people are gonna enjoy just fine because most people are not as picky as me. But for me personally, it's just like I have a certain idea of what all songs in certain concepts should be, and when it doesn't do it exactly like that, it just feels like it's not as good, you know. With this kind of song, it's very much in line with this kind of like rap heavy and very catchy, hard-hitting music. Not necessarily noise music, but very hard-hitting music. And I feel like for this kind of song to be going in that direction, it doesn't really quite deliver on the intensity and the impactfulness of the song. Outside of the chorus. The chorus is the only part in which it kind of delivers. For the rest of it, the verses and everything, they don't sound bad, but they definitely could be catchier, and they definitely should have been a little bit more impactful. But yeah, it's like, it's not that I hate it or anything, I enjoyed it actually, but there's definitely something left to be desired in terms of the catchiness of the verses and everything. But yeah, we're still gonna react to it a second time, so let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1. I like the basics though. Where do you know this sounds like an SM song? Like, I could have easily bought that this is like a Super M song. I feel like maybe if they sped up the beat a little bit, it could have been better. But overall, I enjoy it. I'm just not really mind blown by it. And that chorus really slaps, I gotta say. Yeah, this group, now that I'm thinking about it, really has that NCT feel to it for some reason. Like, the song sounds like an SM song, the vocals and the rapping kind of sound like NCT. Like, they would fit perfectly in NCT. Oh, this ending intensity, I really like it. I wish more of the song was as intense as this part. Man, they should have done more of this for the rest of the song. Okay, I think we all know exactly what I'm a Son of a Beast sounds like. And yeah, that definitely makes the song pretty impactful for me. In terms of its rating, I think I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. It's definitely a little bit overrated because of what the Son of a Beast part sounds like to me. But I think it's actually pretty solid. It's just that for me, I'm expecting something more than this, you know? I think it's perfectly serviceable song, but it does lack a little bit of an impact, as I said earlier. I don't want to reiterate myself, so yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this. Since I've reacted to them before, I am definitely willing to react. Since I've reacted to their B-sides before, I'm definitely willing to react to B-sides again. So if you want me to check those out, definitely make sure to comment it down below. So I know there is demand for a reaction to the B-sides, because I don't want to spend like an hour or 2 hours, depending on how long this extended play slash mini album is long, only for it to get barely any views. So yeah, comment it down below if you want me to check it out. And yeah, but before we end this video, I just want to quickly explain to you something that you might be wondering about, like, why am I dressed the way I am? Why do I look the way I do? And if you've been subscribed to my channel for a long time, you would know the answer already, because back when I started my YouTube channel, I had super long hair and I was dressing femininely in every single video. But for those of you who don't know, which I assume it's most of you, I'm actually transgender. I think I'm more of a non-binary rather than a male to female, because there are quite a few times where I don't really feel like dressing femininely and looking feminine and looking like a girl, and I just want to look like a normal guy. But I feel like in a lot of the time I do want to look feminine. So for the sake of simplicity, I decided to just settle on non-binary, although I definitely really want to be much more feminine than I am right now, like almost like androgynous. But due to my current situation, I'm unable to transition, because I still live with my parents. I tried to transition secretly while still living with my parents, but they started noticing that I was looking more feminine, and that I obviously had my long hair back then, and they were pressuring me to cut it all the time. And even when I was growing it out, they were constantly pressuring me to not grow it out, and now they are pressuring me to not grow it out again. I'm really unable to transition, and there's no really way out of this situation for me, because I can't get a job. I've tried to, but I just can't seem to get any job. And even if I was able to get a job, I wouldn't really be able to transition in my country where I live while working that job, because people here are completely bigoted, and they will harass me, they will bully me, and they probably the employers will probably never even hire me if I actually decided to completely transition. So the only way for me to actually be who I am, who I truly am, is if I actually start being successful with YouTube and start making money off of YouTube, because I don't really have to care about what anybody thinks of me, and I can just be who I want to be and dress however I want and all those stuff. So with all this information and me telling you that I don't want to guilt trip you into helping me out, I don't want to make you feel bad about my situation and wanting to manipulate you into helping me out or boosting the subscribers on my channel or anything like that, I ask you if you're able to help me out by donating to my Patreon or donating to my PayPal, which is for that you will have to get in touch with me in the comments down below to set it up properly, because I haven't really done that, because I assume nobody's really gonna want to do that. But if you're able to do that, I would really appreciate it. But again, this is literally the only way for me out. This is the only way out. So yeah, it's completely up to you. If you can't help me out monetarily, then at the very least I think it would be great if you could help out in other ways, like I said earlier, liking the channel, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and all those other stuff. But yeah, I'm not trying to guilt trip you, I'm just explaining to you my situation and hoping that you can help me out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon where you can pledge support and help keep the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!